Rev up your engines for the Mid-Michigan Biker Podcast with Big E. Proudly sponsored by Christensen Law, where bikers helping engine bikers is more than just a motto. It's our commitment to the biker community. Be sure to tune in and listen to the latest news and biker buzz. And for all your personal injury needs, be sure to contact the Christensen Law team at 248-900-9000. Welcome to the Mid-Michigan Biker Podcast, where the rubber meets the road and the tales of the ride unfold. I'm Big E, your guide on this two-wheeled adventure. Life is short, bikers, so let's get after it. Hey, everybody, welcome to the podcast. Got OG in the house.
Hello.
And PP.
Hello, hello.
And we are going to talk about all kinds of crazy stuff tonight because it is St. Patrick's Eve. Like we could have a new holiday. A second excuse to drink.
Do you need an excuse to drink?
Well, I really don't, but I'm just saying.
Okay.
We could start something new. St. Patrick's Eve. No?
I think somebody's already come up with that.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, okay. Well, we're going to talk about our big trip here in 90. Oh, I think it's down to 89 days.
190.
89 days. Hold on. 89 days.
Oh,
Countdown.
crap.
89 days to Wild Hogz.
Old Koots on scoots.
I thought we voted that name down.
I don't think anybody signed off on it. But
I'm just going to keep saying it until
I don't think it's ever going to catch on, though, dude.
I think so, maybe.
Maybe when we're old Koots.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So one of the first things that I wanted to talk about is my hosting site, Buzzsprout, finally released a mobile app. The good is that they released a mobile app. The bad is that right now it's only on Apple. And I'm not an Apple guy. Nobody in this room is an Apple guy. So there's that. But
if you are,
we do have an iPad in the studio. And I have the app on there. Now, I don't know what a non-subscriber or non-podcaster can do with the app. Because I'm obviously a podcaster and I have different things that I do on the app. So, I was showing this to OG. This is last 5 episodes. 97% of our downloads for the last 5 episodes, United States. Which is what we would expect.
I would expect that.
I actually expect higher, but
the other 3%, yeah, right? France, Japan, Poland, Lithuania, and Ireland. So there's
Excellent.
that. Ireland.
Excellent.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And that's just the last 5 episodes. If you go to like all time, you can throw again, it's 97% is the United States, but we have downloads in quite a few downloads in Belgium.
Cool.
Belgium and Canada. Germany, United Kingdom, Netherlands, India, Poland, Colombia. Echo, shut the hell up.
Turn off your echo when you're podcasting.
No, I kind of wanted it there for, don't say its name. I kind of wanted it there for things, but yeah, so that's pretty cool. Now I can track my stats and stuff. Hopefully soon it comes out on Android. They said it'll make it a lot easier. I won't have to carry around a iPad.
Yeah.
To track stats and stuff. So, pretty cool.
Yeah.
Again, not a Apple guy, so.
Yeah.
No, but if you are listening from another country, shoot an email. Tell us
yes, we definitely want to hear. I want to hear from you if you're from a different state. I just want to hear from people.
Yeah.
Reach out.
Send a quick email.
Yeah. We want to know how you found us. MidMichiganBiker at gmail.com. Shoot us an email. Heck, we'll even shoot you back some swag or something. We just think it's really cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
We never expected this to be much more than Michigan.
And not even all of it.
Yeah, and not even, I wanted all of Michigan to listen. I want everyone to listen, but being it's more Michigan centric, granted some of our shenanigans are universal, but most of the stuff we talk about is Michigan centric. So hopefully you, our listeners in the other countries, are enjoying our nonsense and shenanigans. And
some of them are I remember you saying some of them were repeats.
Repeated, yeah. So
maybe they're listeing to learn how to speak English, and
maybe
not the right podcast for this.
Probably not the right podcast.
No, probably not. But hey, shoot us an email. We'd love to hear from you. I think it's awesome. For what it started out to be, just kind of a hobby. It's really gotten kind of big, and getting bigger all the time. So
nothing wrong with that.
No, it's awesome.
It's going to be a really big riding season for the podcast.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's
going to be exciting.
It's going to be cool. So, speaking of riding seasons, did anybody get out Tuesday and Wednesday when we had the nice weather?
I might have.
Yeah. Yeah, you got out Tuesday, didn't you? Yeah. I remember a text. We're going for a little scoot.
Yeah.
I was stuck at work.
Yeah, Scooter and I, we we went east and stopped at a establishment.
Hydration stop?
Yeah. And we stopped at another hydration stop. Coming back west, and then it was I don't know how many miles we went. I don't know, maybe 50, maybe 60, I don't know. Shit. Just to Irons and back to Scottville and then back to Ludington. And you and I, we kind of went the long way home.
Yeah, we that's kind of my usual not too lost ride home, you know?
Yeah. So, well, yeah, it was good.
What time did you ride in when you left the house?
I left the house at 25 after 7.
So what was the temperature when you left?
Cold.
Say it was like 31 or 32 here.
It was 31 when I left.
It was.
I think that's what
it was.
Princess said.
Crisp.
Yeah.
But some of us man up and.
Because I rode Monday too.
You rode Monday too, huh?
I rode Monday and Tuesday.
I rode Tuesday and Wednesday.
I didn't ride Wednesday because I had to haul a trailer.
Yeah, I seen your trailer there.
Yeah.
But I didn't wear chaps either.
Well, so
Pussy.
the week prior, when you had 2 hits underwear on, I rode and I froze my ass off because it was in the mid-20s when I left my house.
No.
And you didn't ride because you were tired.
I was tired.
Yeah, but that's Sally talking. That's all Sally talking.
Oh, yeah, it was.
So I put my chaps on that morning, and I was too lazy to take them back off. But I wasn't cold neither.
No. No, my jacket, I was warm. Riding with jackets works good.
Let's say my jacket that I wore, I think if it got any colder than, I think it was 23 that day that I left, and I think if it was any colder, of course I didn't have my vest on either, so.
Right.
But it was.
I didn't have my vest on either. It's still hanging there.
Yeah. Mine's still without a patch on it, so.
Yeah.
Under construction.
So, yeah.
I heard maybe tomorrow. We'll see.
Yeah. So, but yeah. So we got out and rode a little bit, and
Kind of nice.
it's been nice to be able to ride quite a few days in March.
Right.
So
Kind of not normal.
yeah.
So we had some nice days.
And a group of us rode the Sunday prior.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a nice day.
You guys all took off and headed south, and I met up with you.
Right.
And we kind of went east a ways.
Yeah, it was good.
Thought we were
It's good.
almost into like Canada or something. But yeah.
A.
Eh?
So yeah, it's good. It's good to get out in March.
Yeah.
Next couple of weeks aren't looking all that good.
No.
Nope, not at all.
OG has some projects for his bike.
Starting to think I bit off more than I can chew.
Oh no.
Well, it's probably more than a one-day job. So.
I don't know.
What are we doing, OG?
We're pretty much changing over to all LEDs all around.
Okay.
Plus adding lights in the back, saddlebags, and trunk.
Okay. Yeah. Heck yeah.
So when are we doing that?
2 weeks from today?
The 30th?
30th, yeah.
I think it's the same day as the Cadillac swap meet.
It is.
And the swap meet at Hot Rod Harley Davidson.
It is.
So I reached out to Hot Rod.
Yeah.
Tried to get her to come on the show. Haven't heard back from her. Thought maybe she'd like to talk, promote the event a little bit.
Yeah.
But she was on vacation. She didn't get back till Thursday. So maybe next week she'll say something.
Yeah. Okay.
So I might have to do a episode next week. Got a bunch of interviews lined up for next month for May release for Motorcycle Awareness Month.
Mm-hmm.
Be like 2 a week, pretty much the whole month.
Okay.
So
Good.
we're going to blast you with infotainment.
Yeah.
Got several people from Abate, some different rides. Got the commander from the AMVETS for the blessing of the bikes.
Awesome.
So
Awesome.
good stuff coming up.
Yeah, I reached out to Wendy.
Oh, yeah. I talked to him last week.
Did you?
Yeah.
He should come out again.
He wants to.
Oh, good. He's a good guy. He's entertaining. I like him.
Talking about his second annual.
That's
right.
Yeah. He actually wants to talk to us about it. So
that's what I
awesome.
I reached out to him for and he hasn't gotten back with me.
yeah, I talked to him. I want to say it was last week one day. Messaged me out of the blue.
I messaged him on Thursday.
So yeah, you wanted to get with us about the second annual Linda Lou Hotchkiss Memorial Ride and Women's Empowerment Ride, or
Yep.
So definitely get him back on the podcast.
Yeah. Yep.
Actually, one of my personal favorite episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've done. Yeah, I really like that episode.
Yeah, that was a good episode.
Mm-hmm.
Check it out. What episode was it? Do you have that?
Oh,
see? See?
Oh, I'll have that information for you in a moment.
If you guys were good co-hosts. Actually, if I was a good host, I would have pulled it up already. I have this fancy new app on my iPad.
I'm gonna say it was episode 22. No.
22? I think it was
16.
17. Or no, 19. I'm going to say 19. So now we're on a race to find out what it is.
It is number 16.
16. All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
So there you go.
Very entertaining, informative podcast. Go back and listen to number 16. It's one of my personal favorites.
There you go. Episode 16. How many views? Oh, you can't tell. I can tell. How many views? Let's see if the people listen. We'll write down how many. I'll get the stats and we'll figure out how many downloads it's got, and we'll see if people listen. Hopefully our listeners have already heard it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Episode 16 has 64.
64 downloads.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Now, some people might listen to that and say, well, that's not very many downloads.
We only have four people listen to us.
Yeah, so they've listened to it like 100 times.
Yeah.
Well, that was also like 30 episodes ago. So
Yeah.
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 And you have to remember, like 90, it's like a crazy number. It's like 95% of podcasts only do like 100 downloads. If you do 100 downloads per episode, that's pretty good for 95% of the podcasts.
Yeah.
And for us only being out for a year now,
Right. Yep.
I'm good with that. I'm happy with our numbers.
Oh yeah, has it been a year? When was the first one?
In March.
March. That's what I thought.
So yeah, it's been a year. We did have some time off around the holidays, but we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna freaking explode in May. We're gonna be blasting double episodes. So,
What do you got there?
what do we got here? This is Woodford Reserve. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bourbon.
Bourbon.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Not a bad bourbon. This was from the Christmas party.
It's smooth.
It is smooth.
It's not a.
Not a harsh, high
Not at all.
octane burn. No, it's pretty good.
No, that's a nice, enjoyable bourbon.
Yep, it's a good drinker. Be a good daily. Or go-to.
Good daily.
Well,
All right.
Do you want to talk?
maybe
Now you're talking my language.
I don't need a meeting. All right. So the real reason we're getting together here, besides it's a Saturday, and it is St. Patrick's Eve,
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
new holiday,
Yeah.
we want to discuss the upcoming 89 days away. Of course, I'll calculate how many days it will be when this podcast airs in a few weeks.
Yeah.
So, Wild Hogz, Volume 3.
Volume 3.
So our first year destination was Gay, Michigan. Last year, destination was Poopy's Pub, which
Was poopy.
was kind of disappointing because nobody did their recon. And we were there on a Thursday night. It's a freaking awesome facility, awesome place.
It's
But
an awesome place.
it is not an awesome place on a Thursday night.
Well, it turns out that's the only thing there is in that town. So,
Well, there was 2 places, weren't there?
yeah. The
Yeah.
And they're like-
Copycat and them.
Yeah, they I mean it's just not a happening place on a Thursday.
Yeah.
And
And the staff told us that.
I mean the staff was cool.
I mean, we had a good time while we were there, even though it was dead.
Yeah. I think we were ones of, I mean, there was what, 9 of us? 9?
Was there? Are you counting the people working, or?
I mean, there was probably 15, 20 people total
With employees.
You're counting the kitchen staff.
Yeah, I was going to say, because that was, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us.
6 of us, and then there the 2 bartenders there.
And the 2 bartenders. There was
bartenders outside.
2 bartenders outside. There was 1 or 2 people outside when we first got there. The help in the gift shop.
That was closing when we
went in there. But yeah. So.
But yeah, I mean,
it was a fun trip, even though Poopy's was a bust. Some awesome riding.
Yep.
So that's volume 1 and volume 2. Volume 3.
Volume 3.
Where are you taking us to?
So our final destination is going to be Uranus Fudge Factory. So it's in St. Roberts, Missouri. We have kind of a theme going. If you
didn't notice.
If you didn't notice.
If you want to recap, year 1, Gay, Michigan. Year 2, Poopies. Year 3, Uranus Fudge Factory.
We don't judge,
so
don't judge us.
Yeah. So, but yeah, we're doing that. We have I have the ride all done. Gas stops, hotel stops. We are hitting 1 Harley if it is open when we get there.
Only 1?
Only 1.
My wallet thanks you.
Because it's literally like we have to pass it to get to our hotel. But so yeah, day 1, we're going to be on our asses for 8 hours and 28 minutes for a total of 406 miles.
It's a pretty long day.
Yeah. Long day.
What time kickstands up?
8 o'clock. 8 a.m. kickstands up every day. Day 2, and day 1 is going to take us.
Let's talk about day 1. Let's slow down.
Champaign, Illinois.
Now we're going to Champaign, Illinois.
And we're staying at the Hyatt place.
And I think we ought to drink Miller High Life, the champagne of beers that night.
Well, okay, maybe.
I think it's only fitting.
But yeah, so we got. We are going to be stopping at Freshy's Pizza.
Hey, Freshy's Pizza. So that's the second time Freshy's Pizza that name has been dropped on a podcast.
Yeah. The owners are.
That's just today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. They're good friends of mine. They're in Elkhart, Indiana, off from County Road 6. Great pizza.
Probably the best pizza I've ever had.
They are. They have ice cream there now also.
Ooh.
And they are doing a barbecued food trailer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So they're really stepping up their game.
He like steps up his game just with his pizza,
and
with the combinations that he comes up with and the ideas he has.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy's freaking awesome.
Great couple that own it. we actually, I actually met them through motorcycles.
Right.
So they stopping there for lunch, hitting a couple gas stops on the way to the Harley. And
so there's a Harley there?
Well, that's the one that we're stopping at. Just
because it's on the way?
Yeah.
Have we been there?
We have not.
Oh.
We have not.
If they're open.
If they're open.
So that tells me it's going to be...
It's going to be a long day.
It's going to be close.
A long day and close.
It's going to be close because
maybe
they're open until 6.
Maybe they got summer hours.
So, and I'm going by their hours now. So hopefully, if they do have summer hours, maybe they're open till
7.
But
damn slave driver road captain's killing us on day 1 already.
Hey, I mean,
8.5 hours in the saddle. Is that?
We're
son of a...
We're there to ride.
Oh, I know. We love every minute of it.
And it's going to be fun. So one of the things that I did hear a lot of people not really complain about, but had mentioned was getting to the hotels later in the evening and not really being able to find something decent to eat, for one.
Right.
But being able to get there, relax, and then have a couple drinks or whatever and relax, bullshit, whatever. In years prior, we haven't done that.
It did seem that we were pretty much up at the crack of dawn and screaming into the hotel at dusk.
Yep.
And not much time to enjoy any of the local stuff.
Day 1 is going to be like that. Unfortunately, because we have to got
to put some miles on.
We got to put miles on because there's nothing closer to, this way that's within reason.
Right.
That has a hotel, has something to eat, and has gas all in the same area.
So we're going to be, you got the hotel. Yep. What's the dinner plan?
The dinner plan is there's 5 or 6 restaurants right by there.
Oh, so we don't really have, you don't have that. We're not that detailed.
Out of the parking lot and walk into their parking lot in.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah. So, we got lots to choose from.
And is there a place for hydration and entertainment that night?
That I do not know.
So that might be a hotel.
That might be a hotel hangout. The one place is a steakhouse bar thing. Oh, so
that'll work.
We could sit there and drink, or we could go back to the hotel and drink.
Right.
Obviously, it's much cheaper for us to go back to the hotel.
Right.
But there is them options that we have to do. And then day 2. So again, kickstands up at 8 a.m.
Hopefully they got a continental breakfast there.
Yeah, something. I think there's something there
better than a granola bar and a nasty apple.
And an apple and in a water. That is 6 hours and 46 minutes. In the saddle, 336 miles
to our destination. So that is a easy day.
It's an easy day, which is to Uranus Fudge Factory.
Right, and St. Robert, Missouri.
Which some may know, some may not. That is also a military town. Fort Leonard Wood's there.
I did not know that.
All right, we'll be buying some drinks that night, I guess.
And when I kind of looked, I knew it was there because I drove by this on the expressway out to my folks' house out there, Missouri. So I knew there was a military base there, but then I got on Google Maps and actually looked at it, and that fucking base is huge.
Yeah.
The base is absolutely huge. I didn't realize it was that big. So gonna go there. We're gonna go to the hotel, go to the Uranus Fudge Factory, and then that night they have a club that's just down the road a little ways. I can't remember the name of anything, and I don't have it wrote down.
I have the app.
Oh,
Do you really?
Yeah, they have an app.
Oh, wow.
They have an app, dude. Club Rodeo Midway.
Yeah, Club Rodeo Midway.
So
Totally our type of place.
Yeah. So
well,
I don't know about all
I think
that.
I'm going to hang out in the piano bar.
But it seems like a pretty cool place. Figured we'd do dinner there and have a few drinks, and
They have food?
I'm
Good.
pretty sure they do.
Says it's a nightclub. I didn't.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they have food. I hope they have food because that's where I had planned on dinner.
Oh, all right. Well,
I'm pretty sure that's where I seen the dinner anyways.
well
But that day there, we're staying at the Days Inn.
right.
That was actually the only hotel that had reasonable.
Rates?
No, not well. Everything had good rates, money rates wise, but
Reasonable reviews?
reviews.
Yeah.
The
Do they have hourly rates?
the
College town?
military
town?
Yeah, I don't really consider that a college town. I mean, I understand.
Yeah, there's a college of cosmetology there.
Yeah.
I know, but put that together with
There's a
college
college of-
night
Yeah.
in a military town, and we're going to have to keep Wild Bill on a
Somebody's
leash.
going to need a shot collar.
So, but yeah, so doing that. And let's see, I did say how many, day 3,
Day 3,
again, kickstands up at 8 a.m.,
8 o'clock,
7 hours and 35 minutes.
7 hours and 30. Not a bad day.
Not a bad day. 401 miles.
Some miles.
And we are going to Savannah Inn and Suites in Savannah, Illinois,
Where we are
for
familiar with that.
for a Saturday evening at
Poopy's Pub.
So we can experience.
Oh, yeah. Did I tell you? I don't think I shared that with you. Do you know who's going to be at Poopy's Pub?
Yeah,
Saturday night?
It's a band.
It's a Motley Crue cover band.
Yeah.
Crew U.
Yeah, I was totally excited about that because I'm a huge Motley Crue fan. So I Googled them, or I found their Facebook page, hoping they would be a Motley Crue tribute band of 1980s Motley Crue.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're not. They're a
No?
tribute of now's Motley Crue. They're a bunch
Really?
Of, yeah.
No way.
Like fat Vince Neil. And
Well, yeah, but do they rock, dude? Or
I don't know.
I mean, I don't care.
We'll see how they
I don't
sound.
care if the lead singer's fat. I mean,
We'll see how they sound. But I was expecting like 80s Motley Crue. And they're
I saw Vince Neil live at Valdu when the crew kind of were on the splits and he went solo.
Go on the internet and Google Vince Neil's performances.
No, I like I said, I saw him live, and it was.
Was he speaking English at all?
Well, somebody threw a bottle at him, dude.
I'm not
He went
surprised.
friggin' nuts.
But no, I'm excited. I was a huge Crew fan back in the day. I'm really excited
yeah.
about it. I hope they sound great. So
Yeah, I wonder if there's any. You couldn't find any videos or music that they'd done.
Oh, there probably was, but I didn't.
Let's go ahead, continue. So Crew U.
So yeah,
Let me see if
so
I can find something.
We're gonna head there for dinner and some drinks and a band, and all the other festivities that they have going on a Saturday at Poopy's Pub.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what it's supposed to be like.
Yeah.
You know, because it's a wild.
And again, I mean, it is. Again, we do this Father's Day weekend every year, so I wonder.
Oh, I got Crew U live in concert. It's freaking long, though.
They're not very good. It's not.
Let's see if we can't forward it a little bit here.
In the future,
we got a video.
All of us have powers.
I'm not advertising for
it. Anyway.
But I wonder if during like the summer months, I mean, farther into June and July and August, if that's a happening place every day.
Oh, or it's a good question.
Just a Friday, Saturday.
Right.
Because she was saying a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday afternoon. Up to Sunday afternoon. Yeah. So
that makes sense because we're doing mid-June.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So. So we got our lunch stop that day. Is at O'Shea's in Quincy, Illinois. Kind of sounds like an Irish bar.
Totally.
Right.
But day
4.
Day 4. You guys are gonna hate me for that. Day 4 is almost 9 hours.
Wild Bill bombed back when he went solo to Poopy's, and he said it was a long ride home.
Yeah. So, and it's 8 hours and 57 minutes of saddle time. And
9 hours.
Yeah, 9 hours.
How many miles?
386 miles.
But it's all 2-lane.
So I actually do have a route plan that we're gonna eat lunch at Swing Bellies in Michigan City, and then once we get on into Coleman, we're gonna come up US 12, and then once we hit Coleman, we're gonna probably hit the expressway, and that cuts off a little bit of time, because I mean you're looking at 9 hours, and you're looking at, let's see, 1, 2,
even at 8. If you left at 8 and could ride straight through, you're still, I mean, that's 5 o'clock getting home. If you could ride straight through without stopping for gas, I mean, 9 hours. Right. So, and we got to stop for gas and food, and
I mean, we're looking at, you're looking at two stops for lunch before lunch, and then a stop after lunch in Grand Haven,
right,
and then home. So, it'll be probably.
How much time is jumping on the expressway going to save us, or is that?
I don't remember. Let me see if I can't bring that up real quick. I think I have it. I have that. Oh, I don't have it right here.
All right, you go ahead and look, and I got some Crew U here. Maybe they're playing some music instead of just.
Makes me sick. The National Academy of Recording Arts and Sciences. The name of that song, so you now will all know it, is this.
Shot at the devil.
Think so?
Nope.
You're wrong. Dr. Griffith?
Yeah.
Bass is kicking. I am excited.
Oh, I want to see it. I hope it's really good.
pretty good show on stage, anyways, from this video. Damn, he sounds like Vince Neil. He does, kind of. Yeah, it's about Vince Neil.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yep.
That'll be fun.
Probably sound better than the real ones.
You know, a lot of times when you go to a concert, you're kind of almost disappointed to how they sound live as opposed to how they sound in the studio.
Honestly, tough.
Mixed and yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep. But yeah.
But
they sound good. I'm excited to get
It's going to be awesome. It's going to be epic. I wish it would be about, hopefully it's warm.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's warm. If we get the same weather we had last year when we were there.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That'd be perfect. You done doing your
50 minutes.
50 minutes, so it's going to turn a 9-hour day into an 8-hour day.
Yeah. Yeah.
So probably worth it.
I mean, probably going to be worth doing.
Jumping on the expressway.
Jumping the expressway and hitting it. That's just outside of Michigan City in Coleman. So
I mean, I'm off Monday because I kind of figured it was going to be a long day Sunday.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's 2 hours on the expressway. And the trip to the expressway was 5 hours and 48 minutes, so about 50 minutes.
Yeah. Cool.
So then that takes us back to Myers, where we're starting from.
And it looks like it's going to be me, you, OG, Scooter, Rhino, Wild Bill, and Banjo.
Yep.
So
7 of us going, and looks like another fun. Hopefully, it's another
fun-filled trip.
Fun-filled trip to mark in the books, and
right.
So yeah,
some good stories usually.
Yeah, it's a good time. I didn't go the first year. I went last year. I bought a camera like in February for my bike. I've been looking forward to this. It's an awesome.
So yeah, are we gonna run some cameras this year?
I plan on running cameras this year. I didn't run any cameras last year.
I started to and then did not. I mean, I started with footage of the boat and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, we ought to run cameras, run as many cameras as we can, as much as we can, and take as much footage, and then we have a good project for winter.
Yeah.
Oh,
so we can put together a video or something to put out there.
Good point.
Put it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Put them on the YouTube channel.
Yep.
It's hard to remember to keep up on that when you're having fun, though.
Yeah, it is. It is tough.
It is.
Let's see, I've got 4 cameras. You've got probably that many too, don't you?
Yeah.
See, so we've got different. I mean, we've all got some different cameras.
Yeah.
And we've all got some of the same cameras.
Mm-hmm.
Like OG's got 2 of those cameras now.
Yeah. Were they Apex?
Apex.
Yeah.
And I have one. That was my first action cam. And if you go to the YouTube channel, I think the H58 video and the FRC Fall Ride video were shot with that camera. And it's not a bad camera for the price point.
Mm-hmm.
I think it does a pretty darn good job. So it's a good, I mean, what are they? $60, $50?
Yeah, and it comes
50,
with
$60.
A case and a whole mounting set. And
yeah, I mean, it's a pretty good value.
Yeah, yeah.
And then, so that was my first camera, and then we got those Vivitars from Walmart.
Yep.
Walmart had a deal for Black Friday or something. They had a Vivitar action camera. And were they $25?
Yeah.
$25.
Okay.
Super good deal.
Waterproof case and everything?
Yeah, they have the case.
Comes with a waterproof case. It comes with
A different case, like a frame.
Floaty thing that you can. It's pretty much set up like a GoPro.
Okay.
So it comes with the waterproof case. It comes with a different holder that it's not in a case so you can get sound.
Okay.
Comes with the memory card. I don't remember, 16 gig.
I think it was 16 gig. Yeah.
So just a small card.
Still.
But it comes with a card.
It was enough to get you started.
Yeah. And it comes with that floaty thing. And they were, I think they were $25.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I think I have, I don't know, I have quite a few of them. I think I have 4 of them.
The nice thing about those cameras is you can plug them in
and run them. And video with them plugged in so they don't lose.
You don't have to worry about the battery going dead.
Yeah, the battery is always charged. I have one for I mount one on the front and I mount one on the back, so that way you're getting 2 different. I mean, I wish I could afford one of them 360s, so that way I only had to run one camera and get it.
Yeah, they're freaking
all around me, but
sweet.
I don't. I mean, I'd have to get a second job and donate a kidney or something. But,
right.
I mean, they're not that bad, but
so then
more than my pocketbook can handle.
Right, for what we.
I mean, for $25, they were a great.
Yeah, the audio is not great on them, but the video on them is decent. It's decent.
Yeah. It's.
Can you like choose like 4K, 2K, 1080?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
They're a decent little camera, and I mean they're along the lines of those Apex ones that we had. But like I said, the coolest part of them is you can plug them in and leave them plugged in and run them that way.
Yeah. I actually used one for the longest time as a dash cam.
Okay.
Because I just plugged it in. I had it mounted to my dash.
Yeah. And I didn't notice any heating problems with them or anything like that where they shut down.
No.
So I thought that was pretty cool. And then I got fancy and bought a GoPro Hero 8. And I was excited to take that on the trip. And then, like, 2 weeks before the trip, I dug it out. Because that's what I bought it for, was for the trip. And tried to turn it on, and it wouldn't come on.
Yeah, you're having battery problems or something.
Well, it was, like, just a total failure.
Dead.
And I contacted GoPro, and they were awesome about it. They took it back. I had to kind of jump through a few hoops with them. But they took it back, and then they informed me, well, this model's discontinued. We don't have it anymore. So we have to upgrade you to the Hero 9. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But it was not going to be there in time for our trip.
And weren't the batteries different?
And the batteries were different.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, I mean, if you have a GoPro Hero 8, I have an extra battery. So I went and purchased a Hero 10 to hit. You didn't hear that? Before our trip. It was a year ago anyways. So before our trip, I got a Hero 10. Then when we got back, my Hero 9 came. So now I have 2 GoPros and the other 2 cameras. So we have enough cameras.
Yeah,
what we need is we need Billy to bring his drone.
Oh, he's got a drone?
He's got a nice drone.
Oh, he's got to bring that.
So we can get some drone footage.
Yeah.
So I've been looking at them. I just have not pulled the trigger yet. Because I kind of want to make sure I get a decent one.
You had a good one.
I had a really good one. But it didn't fold up compact. And it would have been a bugger to haul on the bike.
I have a good one too. But
do you? Is it a copter or is it a collapsible one?
It's a copter.
Yeah, it's big like mine.
It's in a case
Yeah, it's like my DJI was.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we need a small one that we...
Yeah.
And Billy's just...
Yeah.
So we'll talk to him.
Yeah, some aerial views would be really cool.
Some aerial views would be awesome. We can make a movie or something.
Yeah.
Be cool.
Yeah.
Share our adventure.
Pull over
can
footage.
Means we'll have to...
You can actually start flying that and drive. And it'll follow you.
Some of them, yeah. I don't know if his does that or not.
It does.
Does it? But how fast?
Well, yeah, but if you just drove, if you drove a mile
Of course, if we're,
at 35 mile an hour through a
Right.
town or whatever.
just to add some scenery.
Not really through a town because, you're not supposed to fly them in.
We'll have to see how versed he is. Maybe if we find a nice spot of twisties or something like that, we can stage it a little bit.
So
That'd be sweet.
it's that'd be pretty cool.
Be pretty cool. Take somebody along on our adventure.
Yeah.
And then maybe volume 4 we'll have people want to actually ride with us.
Hey, people can ride with us now.
Oh, I know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, if you want. If you want to, if you're free on Father's Day weekend, you want to leave. We're leaving that Thursday before.
Yep.
You want to go for an adventure with the gang here. Get a hold of us, MidMichiganBiker at gmail.com.
Yep.
We can send you the information, get you brought right up to speed. So I was talking to Jeremy Burke from Traditional American Cycle Supply, who lives down by Sturgis, Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
His mom, is that what he said? His mom was born and raised in Elkhart?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Who happens to be going to be our sponsor for our Shinko 777 tires.
Okay. Yep.
Told him about Freshies when I was talking to him on the podcast. So
Yeah.
told him he needs to go check them out because it's not that far away from where he's at.
No, it's not.
Because I remember when we went down to Sturgis HD, he used to work there.
Okay.
We went there for lunch.
Yeah. Yeah, we ended up going over for lunch.
Yeah.
I think it's 45 minutes, maybe.
Yeah. Well,
I don't even think it was that. It might have been
I think
30,
it's
35 minutes.
30, 35. It wasn't far. I know that.
Yeah. So.
So we might need to actually, that actually might give us a good excuse to go get some Freshies pizza is to go pick up the tires.
Yeah.
Just saying. And I'd like to meet Jeremy in person. So.
Yeah.
Pretty cool dude.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. What do you think, OG?
I think...
Are you up for a road trip?
Sure.
All right.
I'll go down ride down with you guys.
Ride down? We're going to make you drive.
Oh, you're going before the...
Oh, yeah. We're going to have new tires before we go on our big trip.
Oh,
Why?
yeah.
Oh, yeah. You can't bring those back on your bike, can you?
No, well, we could.
Well, have to figure on going down and
Yeah.
maybe do it on a Sunday, though.
Is he open on Sundays?
Freshies is, yeah.
Yeah. That might not be a bad idea. Sunday run.
Pretty sure he is.
Better check with him. I would think he probably is. Probably open 7 days a week.
I'd imagine he's open 7 days a week. He was doing breakfast.
Really?
He was opening at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Holy crap.
But his person that was doing breakfast for him quit.
Yeah, like I told Jeremy, I'm like, that is probably the best pizza I have ever had. He's like super creative with his pizzas too. And it's not just pizza. He's got all kinds of other stuff going on now. Ice cream, you said?
He's got ice cream now.
Barbecue.
Barbecue. He was doing the barbecue there. He was doing it. He did it the last 2 weekends. But he's doing it as a barbecue food truck.
Food truck? Right.
It's a trailer.
Truck, trailer, same difference.
Yeah. I'm trying to find What was I looking for? Oh,
I don't know.
I was looking for freshies, and they were just
definitely. Check it out on Facebook. Like the page if you're in that area. You want some really good pizza.
So Freshies is FRESHIEEZ.
Yeah.
Because
it's got to be cool.
Yeah, if you
got to add a Z to it. It makes it cool. It's true. Don't you remember when it was like boys?
Oh yeah.
And that stuff. That was the Z makes it cool. So Freshies.
Let me see if I can find out when they're open.
I'll put a link to their Facebook page or their website or something in the show notes too.
They got all kinds of shit there.
The dude is like crazy. Weren't we just talking about the dogs barking in the background when we were with Jeremy and his dogs were barking?
Wouldn't be a podcast.
Wouldn't be a podcast about the dogs barking. I'm guessing maybe the girls are back.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe.
So,
but they're on County Road 6, Elkhart, Indiana. And if you're in the area and you want to call in an order, they're 574-266-9777. And they'll be able to get your food out. And but look them up. One of the best pizzas I've ever.
Yeah, very good pizza. Jeremy, if you're listening to this episode, give him a call. I'm going to go check on that. It's just like vicious.
Yeah, the girls aren't pulling in, so.
Well, it's not.
Did they take?
Oh, I can check right here. I forgot. I have like a camera and shit at my door.
Or did they take Princess's car?
They took Princess's car. The Dodge is still out there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there's a silver Jeep out there. Maybe it's Michael.
Oh.
It's Michael? Awesome. All right. Cool. All right, bikers. We're going to get out of here. We will talk to you all later. Someone didn't shut the door.
Absolutely.
All righty. Life is short, bikers. Get after it. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in to the Mid-Michigan Biker Podcast. Be sure you're getting out there and riding.